I've been waking up slow with the weight in my chest, like the sun forgot how to shine in the west. And I smile when they ask, say I'm doing just fine, but there's thunder rolling quiet in the back of my mind. Some days are light, and some days I fake, and some days I break for my own damn sake. Well, the thing is, I'm trying, even when the voice in my head keeps lying. It's a war just to get out of bed, but I breathe in deep and I face it instead. No, I'm not alright, but I'm fighting to be. Well, the thing is, I'm still me. I got friends who don't call, and I don't blame them. Hard to hold space when your world's gone vacant. And I wish I could tell you what's missing inside, but it's foggy in here, even with open eyes. I wear my silence like armor, I know, but there's hope in the cracks where the light starts to show. Well, the thing is, I'm healing, even when I don't trust what I'm feeling. Every scar is a line in my song, every stumble's a sign. I've been walking this long, and I don't have a map, but I've got my feet. Well, the thing is, I'm still me. I won't lie and say it's easy, but I won't hide the storm inside. If you're walking through the darkness, take my hand, we'll walk side by side. Well, the thing is, we're learning, and the fire in our hearts keeps burning. Even when the night feels too long, the strength in the fact we go on. So if you're not okay, let this song set you free. 'Cause the thing is, you're still you, and that's still enough for me.
Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? So I am back in Florida, as you can tell. This week has been a rough week, but an eye-opening week for me. So I took a break when I went up to New Hampshire to pay my respects. I took a break from everything, to be honest. And I had some conversations with people because I had vengeance in my heart, to be honest, because of what happened to my best friend, my brother. I truly did. And a couple of people said to me, "What do you stand for? And what do you believe in?" And I told them, and I said, and they said, their response was, "Will you be able to continue your mission with vengeance and anger on your heart? Are you leading by example?" And I said, "No." And then they asked me, would your brother be proud of what you're doing? And I said, yes, he would be proud. So I'm going to eliminate the vengeance, but I am praying for justice. So because, say, for example, I follow through with my thoughts, I wouldn't be able to continue on my mission in life. So, and I don't know if you can hear the rain in the background, but it is pouring where I'm at. It is raining like crazy. So, Saturday, I went to the celebration of life. You know, and they had those cards on the table where you fill it out and never knew what to say. Like, there was a lot I wanted to say, but there was one thing that was on my mind. You know how when somebody does something nice for you, you pay it forward. You do something nice for somebody else, right? You pay it forward. Well, when Jay gave me a roof over my head when I didn't have one, when Jay gave me a vehicle when I didn't have the money to buy one at the time, I never got a chance to return those favors. So it's time for me to pay it forward to other people. So that will be my next mission in life, is to pay it forward. Not going to do it publicly because I don't care about the notoriety. When I do it, I do it. So I haven't been very consistent with you guys because of what happened towards the end of June. But I got closure. I got closure. I got to go to his grave and pay my respects. I got to see his oldest daughter, his mother. And I got closure. So that's what matters, is I got closure. And I know he might not be physically here, but he's here in my heart. That's what matters. I have memories. And those memories are what matter to me. So, but you know, there's a person that made this all possible, and I won't forget. I won't forget. I won't forget. So, Kathy, how you doing? P. Barnes, how you doing? Willow, how you doing? Sweet and Sleuthy, I hope you're enjoying your walk, your power walk. JH, how you doing? So I just started so Three Sides 360. Some of you know her in chat. She's my secretary. And she's also a friend. Um, she's working on my website. And the next couple of days, I'm going to get on the phone with her and have her work with me and guide me on how to do it, how to maintain it, and how to do things, so I can freshen it up here and there when I need to. So, working on merchandise for you guys, newer merchandise. Got a lot of things in the work. You know, it just takes time to build things. Oh, lady, oh, how you doing? So, but being there for each other in a time of need is what's important. Being there for each other when you're going through something is what's important. But I'm going to drop the link. If anybody wants to come up on panel, you're more than welcome. I wish I was coming to your house, Willow. I love painting. I enjoy painting. Painting is amazing. But I couldn't live over there. They get paid monthly. I couldn't survive. You know, especially when you work for yourself. Yeah, I couldn't get. Yeah, I'd have to get a passport. I've never been to the UK. I've never been anywhere where you need a passport. So, but the next coming years, I will. Sophia, how you doing? Oh yes, painting is amazing. You know, especially if you enjoy doing it, it can be a favorite pastime. There's a lot of people out there that don't like painting because it's a lot of work when it comes to painting your house. It's a lot of work. There's a lot of prep work. You just don't throw paint on the walls and it's good to go. You got a lot of prep work. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, old lady. Man, that, put prayer hands and positive energy for old lady, oh lady O, please. Put prayer hands and positive energy, positive vibes for Lady O. Um, loss is difficult. Man, that is tough. Plus, the landlord told us, wow. That is tough. Plus, the landlord told us we have to move out of where we currently live and got to find a new place. That is so wrong. Should be doing that to a person. Wow. Okay, Kathy. You know, I people know how I feel about cancer. People know how I feel about cancer. So people in this community, I lost my grandmother to cancer, grandfather to cancer. My sister currently has cancer. A friend of mine has cancer. Yeah. Wow. We aren't on a lease. His daughter is and didn't renew her lease. Man. Having a tough time, man. So is your daughter helping you find a place, old lady? Your daughter, your stepdaughter? Why you digging? I'm live and you're making a lot of noise. They're bigger than me now, not much longer. Moving is stressful alone. I'm sorry. You go, yeah, moving can be stressful. Sorry, I had to step away. You know, when man, loss is tough. And grieving is even harder. That's crazy. She's been out of town and hasn't told what? Wow. That's tough. So I'm if I'm silent, it's because I'm reading chat. When your loved one Lady O, does he have any music recorded? Does he have any music? Does he have any music online? Where can I find it? Because I'd love to share it. I would really love to share his music. The Billy Spoon Band. I'm looking it up right now. The Billy Spoon Band. I found it. The Billy Spoon Band. I wish they had they don't have a YouTube channel. I see their music. I see their music. They just don't have a YouTube channel unless it's filter channel. They have the Billy Spoon Band Topic, but they have no music on the Topic page. Oh. So they have videos. What's going on, Clockwork Rex? How you doing?
How you doing?
All right, brother. How you doing? And P. Barnes.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Kind of trying to not freeze to death. But other than that, it's pretty good.
What's up, P. Barnes?
Hey, Eddie.
So,
How you doing?
How you doing?
It was my first live. Yeah. It's my first live. I know I saw your. I just checked your message, Rex, after I let you up on stage.
Oh, fair enough. Hey, look, I'm just saying. I'm not.
Yeah, I know. So, I think it's your first time on my panel. First or second, one of those two. So,
hey, look, do you want me to? Never mind. We'll talk about that later.
So, like, you know what G2K is about and what he supports and what his mission in life is. So, my mission is bringing awareness to mental health and trying to break the stigma around it. So,
well, I get that. That's a good goal.
Especially men's mental health. So,
wait, we have mental health. Wait a minute. Okay, fair enough. Fair.
Well, I'm pretty sure we do. 700,000 men globally self-delete themselves every year. So there is something wrong. And that's a stat, 700,000 globally. So there's a problem with that number. You know, and then on average every day 17.6 veterans take their life every day. That's a problem.
That's what concerns me. Yeah.
I
am a veteran. So yeah.
Never forget, brother. Never forget. So I was doing research, right? I was doing research. And I think a lot of it has to do with us men communicating and who to trust when we talk to them. Because some people we open up to, they use it as ammo against us.
Oh, sure. They make us look weak and defective and shit. Guess what? When we're born, we're weak and defective. Okay? So it's nothing new. Yeah. Tell me something I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. So, and my thing in life is I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I didn't know what my goal was. I didn't know what my mission was. And one day I decided I just wanted to go on YouTube and just talk about mental health in general. You know, how it affects us, you know, how trauma affects the brain and what it does and certain things like that, how it changes the waves of the brain. And, you know, it does.
It does.
You know, and a lot of people, there are some people who reject that and say, no, it doesn't. And like arguing with people that don't want to listen and do their own research and understand it. Those are the people I try to knock some sense into the most.
Well, I mean, All we can
Not
do,
physically, but verbally.
well, yeah, I know what you're saying. Um, but all we can do is show people the door. They have to open it and walk through it themselves. We can't make them. We can't shove you through the door.
Nope.
So there's that.
Yep. I met P Barnes because P Barnes is therapist where he lives.
Well, I'm a
Wait,
therapist for around the world, whoever needs my help, to be honest.
is
Yeah.
that Hazel?
So P
Okay.
Barnes is from Scotland, if I'm correct. Scotland or the
School.
UK,
Glasgow.
Glasgow.
Yeah.
So I was right
Well, I
there.
had real haggis once, but it was from a restaurant. So I don't know if it's actually really real haggis. But I thought I liked it. Everybody else hated it. So,
Yeah, it's one of those dishes you either love it or you hate it.
hmm
Same with black pudding. You either love it or you hate it.
Excuse-
So
I'll be hang on a minute.
yeah,
I think the only reason that I came online was it's hard to type messages in the chat compared to talking. I came in just to have my 2 cents into old lady and what she's going through just now.
yep,
What I was gonna say is I've had enough experiences with people with pancreatic cancer. Uh, we when we look at our loved ones who are going to that stage of life towards the end of their life, we look at it from our own perspective, from our own feeling, our own ideas of life, and we look at the life based on what it was like before we got the bad news. But human perspective of those that are suffering from life-changing illnesses and cancer included, their view of life changes. Uh, and now already a stage will come, if it's not already there, where all he needs is knowing the fact that you're going to be okay, and to make sure that they have a easy, comfortable transition is by making sure that they know that you're going to be okay. This is what we do for our loved ones. We help them through transition, and in doing so, we learn a lot. We learn something that we learn while they are still with us, and when they pass away, we look back at the life and we remember things. I know that it's easy said than done, but old lady, I am giving you my word that you may not understand everything that I'm saying to you today. It may not even make sense, or you may even think that, what do I know? But a time will come, what I'm saying to you will start to make sense. Uh, and this is what my job is. My job is to share what I have experienced, what I have studied, uh, and how human brain thinks. It's amazing that, okay, I live in Scotland, you live in the US, I'm presuming based on your spelling. Uh, we may have a different culture, but our way of thinking at this stage of life is the same no matter where you go. Make the memories together, uh, tell him all the funny stories, and just look for that little tiny little smile because he can hear you. Yes, they're on a heavy dose of painkillers, but if you look at his face, you will be able to see a tiny change of smile that would tell you that he's enjoying your company. Like I said, really tiny little changes on facial, either be a lip or the outside of the eyelid. You would see it. Speak calmly, quietly, near his ear, and and talk to him as if it's just another day. So it's gonna be okay, and you have friends here. You have people that know you a lot longer than I do, and there are people here in the chat that you trust and you believe in. So you're not alone.
Man,
And Eddie has my email address, so if there's any need for any more a listening ear or ideas as to how to move forward in your life, holding on to all the amazing memories that you have created with your husband and your son. Uh, it will it will get better. Uh, the pain will still be there, but it will hurt less. Uh, but you will get there. But I'm here. Eddie has my email address, so if you'd feel the need to have a wee chat, let me know. Even if you want to talk to me on over emails, I'm quite happy to do that. And that's my 2 tiny cents. And if it has helped, I want $1 back. And if it hasn't helped, I want $100 back.
P Barnes.
But no, I've been
So,
through it. Well, I've been through a cancer trip with my mom here in the last year. So yeah, I pretty much know what's happened. Depending on the kind of cancer, where's it at? If I may ask. My mom's was in her stomach. And apparently
pancreatic.
that
Yes,
pancreatic.
stage. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Hey, look, best wishes to you. I mean, that's. If is she in good care? Does she have a good doctor?
He does have good care. Yes.
Okay, okay, fair enough. That's the
So,
most important thing. Yeah.
if I'm correct,
Well, I mean,
lady,
a
his wife,
doctor
his
who
wife,
gives a shit.
his wife's in chat. His wife was the one in chat.
Oh, okay.
So,
But
he's
yeah,
got about one, maybe 2 months left.
Yeah, it's usually it's 4 to 6 weeks.
well, you
So
never can tell. You never can
yeah,
tell. They gave
yeah,
mom three or 4 months, and I was like, oh shit. And then yeah, she came back, and the last test she had said she was cancer free. So
yeah.
we'll see, one step at a time. Yeah, you take the shit one step at a time.
Yeah, with pancreatic cancer, by the time you realize it's a stage 4, there is no coming back. Because this is one of the cancers that are so nasty that you can't actually pick it up, even with abdominal pain. But because my second mom had abdominal pain, they did all the
Well, yeah.
tests and everything, and they couldn't find it until we were right at the end of the stage. So
Well,
yeah,
I got my mom left, and I have one sister, and they're both nurses. Well, they mom was a nurse. My sister is still a nurse, but yeah, they recognized it and caught it in time. Knock on wood. We'll see. But like I said, one step at a time. You take it as it
yeah.
comes. That's all you can do.
But but what we lack to understand is, like I was saying earlier, that we see the life at present differently than what they see. They know what's coming. So their view of life, their view of the world around them changes. Their only concern is about the ones they will leave behind. So it's an amazing human psychological emotional game. Want to make sure that they're having a good ending of their life. They're making sure that you're going to be okay after they're gone. So that's why creating memories is what I mean is both both people get to uh, enjoy the last moments. Old lady, I'm thinking at the moment he's still able to talk a little. Is that right?
Close enough.
So, I, think your mic is in and out, P Barnes. Your mic is in and out.
Yeah,
So the
I
nurse
kind of.
says the nurse says he hasn't transitioned yet. The hospice nurse has given me liquid pain meds to give to him to keep him out of pain. So
Morphine.
that's
Yeah, that's what they gave to Pops. Yeah, morphine.
yeah.
Okay, so there are three stages to end of life. Stage one is where they're still able to consciously able to communicate, able to talk clearly, and then comes a stage two where they are in and out of sleep. That's not to do with a painkiller or morphine. It's just their body is trying to recover the energy. So they wake up and they are talking. Then comes a third stage. Third stage is where you see that they're not responding, but they are still listening. And in that stage, you have to do all the talking, and you have to reassure your fiance that you're gonna be okay, that everything's gonna be fine.
One way or
Do
the
you,
other. Yeah.
So, Lady O, I'm gonna drop my email address in chat, and if you want to reach out, I could give you P Barnes's email address, or if you wanted, that's my email address.
Oh yeah. I mean, and if you want to jump up on backstage, yeah, he can put it backstage. He doesn't have to make it public.
Oh, my email address is always public.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I always, because you never know who's in chat, who's in the bushes, and they need to talk
Yeah.
privately. I give them my email address to reach out.
Well, I could put my Discord. That's pretty private. I mean, I know it's not exactly private, but neither is fucking Gmail because they record all your shit too.
So what I do is that I don't. Yeah, they do. Everything does.
Hmm.
Everything does. Discord, everything records everything you do.
Yeah, the
So
internet ain't private. No.
no, nothing's private. Nothing's private these days. You say engagement ring, and all of a sudden you're getting ads for engagement rings.
Yeah,
You
no
say,
shit.
yeah, you say dog food before you know it. You go on Facebook and you see ads for dog food. You know, so you know, I nothing in my life is private. I got nothing to hide. You know,
Oh no.
yeah. If you're insecure about something, you got something to hide. If
well, the only
you're
thing,
afraid of
Eddie, the only thing that Secure and Google doesn't know about is how sexy I look.
Ah,
something,
oh, chica. Wow,
yeah.
wow. Oh,
Have a wonderful day, Exile One. It was good seeing you in here. So, yeah, text messages aren't private. Nothing's private no more.
none of that shit's private.
You could delete it and think it's gone forever, and it's in the trash somewhere hidden in the
It's
cloud.
still there. Yeah, it's in a PDF file. So.
Talking about
So,
this, talking about this, I have just recently bought a new mobile phone, Android running, and in general, I can turn off the AI, but with some apps, I can't turn it off. Because I came across the news yesterday where some young kid was talking to AI uh, about his life, and the AI basically made him believe to unalive himself. The kid did. I don't trust AI yet.
so next week I got a few lives planned. I'm not going to talk about it. About 4 o'clock tomorrow, I should be in the gym. I'll be uploading a short from the gym of me working out. I met somebody at a store, He actually runs the store for his dad. His dad owns it. He runs the clothing store, and he works out. He needs a workout buddy. So I'm going to work out with him. We're going to train together.
Man, Eddie, you could have made it so much more interesting. You could have just said, I met somebody, full stop. And we were going to do,
Yeah,
we'll be gym buddies, full stop. We would have all got so excited. We could have lived in suspense. Man,
yeah,
you don't know how to create
but it
suspense
wouldn't have
in
been.
your friend.
Yeah, but
Well, I
everybody would
thought,
think, oh, Eddie's got a girlfriend. No, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't want
yeah.
to leave
But
that
that would have
suspenseful.
been,
No.
Eddie, but that would have been our fault, not yours, because you won't be lying saying I met somebody and we're going to be gym buddies. You're not lying.
So,
Right, I'm gonna have to love you like you guys and leave you. It's almost 8 p.m. I need to make my dinner because I eat 2 hours before I go to sleep. So I need to make my dinner. I love you all, guys or lady. Please do reach me. Get my email address from Eddie. I'll be happy to help whatever I can do based on my personal experience with pancreatic cancer. Uh, Keep smiling, keep laughing, create memories, and all will be well. Thanks, Eddie.
thank you.
You take
okay,
care.
yeah, yeah.
Bye for now.
You too.
Be good or be good at it. One or the
Always.
other.
So, yeah, P. Barnes. I've had P. Barnes as a guest on this channel. We've had dialogue. P. Barnes is an amazing person, in my opinion. He's well spoken, even though he's from Glasgow, and it's hard to understand when he talks really fast.
Sometimes, yeah, it is.
Yeah. He has to control what he says because sometimes he'll speak really fast and no one will understand him. So he slows it down when he comes up on panel. I've been in
Okay.
chat. Go ahead, Rex.
No, you finish. You finish first.
So,
Yours.
all right, Willow, you take care. Thank you for being here, Willow. So, Rex, what is your takes? You're up here. I want to ask you a few questions.
Sure,
So,
go ahead.
What do you think about men being in touch with their emotions? Do you think they should be in touch with their emotions?
I will give. No, this is hilarious. Yes, we should be in some way. Yeah.
Not be
Do your
emotional, but being able to communicate properly instead of taking our anger out on people when we're upset. Being able to just, when we know we need help, go and find the help we need instead of making a rational decision on a temporary feeling, a permanent decision on a temporary feeling.
Sure. Okay, I will answer this honestly. Do your emotions control you, or do you control your emotions?
So my emotions used to control me.
Right.
I used to get very angry very easy.
Right.
I've so in the past when I was sober and I wasn't drinking, I was a very angry person. So I drank all the time, so I wouldn't be angry and violent and all that stuff. People would think, oh, you drink alcohol, it's going to make you worse. No, I was never angry when I was drunk, because when I was drunk, I didn't care about anything.
Yeah,
You know what
it
I'm
did
saying?
make fun. Yeah.
No.
I get it.
All right, Lady O. Glasgow. Okay, thank you, Willow. So I would drink until my heart was content, and that was a lot. And one day I was, and it says it on my website, the reason why I quit drinking and the reason why I got help. I was at a breaking point at 30 years old. You know, it was drive off a bridge or go to the hospital and get help. And I went to the hospital and got help. And that was 14 years ago. Well, in the 14 years, I've had opportunities to do other things in life, and it wasn't my calling to do those things. 2 years ago, I was up on a panel, and a certain case turned to me and said, do a channel about mental health and talk about mental health in general. You know, and usually I'll do a live and I'll talk about grief and loss, or I'll do a live talking about PTSD, or, you know, if I don't have a topic, I'll just go live and just talk. You know, so
yeah.
Sometimes it's about me, and sometimes I end my live and I'm like, why did I just pour me on a live? You know, but sometimes it is pour me. When you go through something, you need to talk about it and get it off your chest.
Hey, look, I told you I was in the Army, right?
Yep.
Okay, I've seen some fucked up shit.
Yep.
I try not to use my conscious mind to think about it. I push that shit aside. But when I go to sleep and I dream, the shit comes back. You don't really ever forget about it. You can't ever really forget it.
Nope. So you have nice sleep.
No, well, yeah.
It wakes you up from a dead sleep.
Yeah, and I'm cold as fuck, but I'm sweating.
Yep.
So, yeah, there's that. I mean, you know, we all made our choices. We did what we had to do. I was getting the fuck out of a factory town while I was a kid. So I joined the Army. That's the best way I could do it. Dad was in the Army. Uncle was in the Army. Yeah, so let's do this. And I did it for 8 years. And then I was like, no, fuck this noise. I've had enough. I've seen enough. I've done enough.
Yep. So, and, you know, I was told by a veteran that, friend of mine said, because every time I saw a service member, I always said, thank you for your service, right? I always said that. And I had one veteran say, go up to a soldier and just say, never forget. And I'm like, what does that mean? Because I was confused by it. And he said in simpler terms, is that you're not forgetting the sacrifices he made for your freedom.
Right. He gave his life.
Yep. And I was like, that makes perfect sense. So whenever I see a soldier, I walk up to him, a veteran, active duty. I shake their hand and say, never forget. And sometimes I give them a hug. You know, most of the times I tried to give them a hug. You know,
look, you're making me all misty here. Stop it.
Sorry,
but yeah, no, it's all good. Never forget.
Yep.
Never forget the sacrifices your people made for your freedom.
Yep.
To be a dickhead. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. So, how much time did you do in the military?
8 years. They wanted me to re-up and be like career. I was like, no, fuck that noise. Because I knew how the brass acted, and I knew, yeah, it was just not for me. I did 8 years, and then, yeah, I was done.
Well, you know what? 8 years of experience, 8 years of, when you I look at it this way. Um, I, I wanted to go into the military so bad. Um, but I did.
Well, I get it. I get it. I get it. Yeah. It wasn't easy. I'm just saying the shit wasn't easy. It wasn't all a cakewalk. Like I tell
No.
you, when they recruit you, yeah.
My grandfather was in the Navy. My Uncle Howie was in the Navy. My cousin Bobby was in the Army. So I have a lot of veterans in my family.
Okay,
Emily
yeah.
Pickles, how you doing? So
How you doing? Oh, son.
yeah, I had a lot of family members, and I have friends that served. One of my good friends, he was in the Navy. Well, first he was in the Marines, and he did 8 years with the Marines, and then he went over to the Navy.
Oh,
And
shit. One of
he,
those guys. Okay.
he became a SEAL, a Navy SEAL.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Look, that's too much for me. Yeah.
yeah.
I had a recruiter try to get me to join the Navy SEALs. I was like, after I watched some shit about it, I was like, nope, I can't do that shit. I mean, a man's got to know his limitations. You know what I'm saying? And
He
being
did.
a SEAL, no.
He was a SEAL for 6 years.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. When he got out, like after his contract expired, they were trying to keep him in, because he was good at what he did.
Yeah.
And then I have another friend. Well, he was more like a god uncle. He was in Desert Storm, and he was in Kuwait, and he was rescuing a family out of a house, and a bomb went off, and the vibration, the aftermath after the explosion shattered windows in this house that he was in rescuing a family, and shrapnel got in his eye and took his eye out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of injuries you really don't think about until they happen. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, Emily, I was in New Hampshire for a week. I had a celebration of life to go to, Emily. I had a grave to pay my respects to. So I haven't been hiding. I've just been really busy. So, Sophia, thank you for joining. Well, the thing is, thank you very much. Welcome.
Is the link to the stream pinned?
It was one of my subscribers. One of my subscribers that heard the whole story and said, get a hold of him after the live stream. And they gave me the money for the plane ticket. So I was able to go. What they don't know is when I eventually get the money back, get the money up, I'm going to eventually do something with it, give it back to her or send it to somebody else in need. So wow, Sophia, thank you very much. Say it again. Amazing. I one thing about me is I might get a new laptop soon, I hope, so I can do pre-recorded videos, better videos. Next year, I'm starting a podcast with a friend of mine, Viprin, where Viprin, Rex. You know who Vibrant is?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Me and him are starting a channel together, a podcast where we review movies, music, and video games. We talk about them. So,
Well, I can do movies and music. Like I said, I don't play video games anymore. The
Yep.
last big game I used to play was World of Warcraft. I got tired of that. That's just me.
if they had that on a console, I'd have played it, but they had it on a PC, and I don't care for PC games. If they would have brought World of Warcraft on Sony and Xbox platforms, I think that it would have expanded a lot more. More people would have got involved, in my opinion. So, but World of Warcraft is such a big platform, you technically need a PC for it. And a hard drive just for the game. So, but thank you for coming up, Rex. Emily, thank you for being here. Sophia, thank you for joining. Well, the thing is,
go ahead.
So, once I get my new computer and stuff like that, I'm gonna start doing once a week or once every 2 weeks karaoke. You know?
Oh, hey, look, I'm there. I'm fucking there. Hey, can we do a karaoke before we go? And thank you for having me up, and I appreciate the conversation. It was great. Hey, look, I can pick a karaoke. Hang on, give me a minute. I will do something you don't expect.
All right, Emily, I will message you after this live. I will message you. So, all right, what song you doing, Rex?
Give me like 2 seconds. Hang on, I'm getting there. Hang on.
Okay.
All right. Does it have to be strictly karaoke, or can I do like a lyric song?
Well, as long as it's not copyrighted.
Okay, hang on.
Because I don't want to get struck. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that. I've just got over my last strike. So yeah, I understand. So,
and I don't want to have to share revenue. See, if I do karaoke night, I don't mind sharing revenue on that night because it's specifically karaoke night. So, but these lives, when I,
the pop-ups, yeah.
Yeah, like when I do a karaoke night, that's going to be a pop-up live doing karaoke. So.
Yeah, I get that.
All right, so you're doing
you
Wicked
delegate specific. Yeah. Okay. All right, there you go. All right, here we go. Are you ready for this? Are you sure? Can you feel like a child? Can you see what I want? I want to run through the wicked garden, heart of the face to find you. 'Cause I'm alive, so alive now. I know the darkness finds you. Can you see without eyes? Can you speak without lies? I want to drink from your naked fountain. I can't drown your sorrows. I'm gonna burn you alive now. Out of the chains to find you. Can you see just like a child? Can you see just what I want? Can I bring you back to life? Are you scared of life? Burn up, burn. I'll burn your wicked garden down. Burn, burn. I'll burn your wicked garden to the ground. Yeah. Can you feel the pain inside? Can you love? Can you cry? I want to run through your wicked garden, 'cause that's the place to find you. 'Cause I'm alive, so alive now, 'cause the darkness finds you. Can you see just like a child? Can you see just what I want? Can I bring you back to life? Are you scared of life? Well, burn, burn, burn your wicked garden down. Burn, burn. I'll burn your wicked garden to the ground. Yeah. Oh, hey, nobody said shut up.
Nobody threw any tomatoes.
Well, I mean, was that okay? I mean, I know a couple of bananas and tomatoes and cabbage heads will come at me, but yeah.
I used to be in chorus.
Burn, burn, burn your
So,
wicked garden to the ground. Okay, look, I'll shut up.
but I'm going to end the live now, Rex. I have some things I have to go and do.
Oh, fair enough. But I mean, I do pick long songs. So
Yeah, I do songs by like Metallica and
oh
Johnny
wait,
Cash.
Metallica, Johnny
Yeah,
Cash.
like
Oh,
yeah, I do songs by Louis Armstrong. Who else? I do quite a few different songs when I do karaoke.
oh, fair enough. Just let me know. If you want me there, I'll be there for karaoke. But
All right.
yeah, do what you got to do, man. Go do what you got.
Thank you
Fuck
for coming
us.
up, Rex.
Oh, hey, you're welcome. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Take care. Take care.
You too. Everybody, thank you for being here. I will see you guys next month. And until then, take care, everyone. Stay safe. And if you need to talk to somebody, reach out. Well, the thing is, it's out, my friends.